All right, let's talk about something that stops so many great ideas dead in their tracks. You've got this amazing product idea, but then that little voice kicks in, right? It says, but I don't have an audience. Well, today we're going to completely dismantle that excuse. We're diving into a strategy that lets you launch and actually sell, even if you're starting with 0 followers. This, right here, is the core idea. It's an absolute game changer. For years, all the online gurus have been shouting from the rooftops. Build a following first. Post every day for 6 months. But what if that's not just the slow way to do it? What if it's just plain wrong? Exactly. This isn't about some long, drawn-out brand-building exercise. This is for all of you who are ready to get going, like now. We're going to skip that whole wait and see phase and jump straight into the action, making that very first sale. Okay, so first things first, where do we even begin? Well, it's not with some crazy out-of-the-box idea that no one has ever heard of. Nope. We start by finding what people are already looking for, what they're already spending money on. It's all about meeting a demand that's already there, not trying to create one out of thin air. This is such a critical mind shift. Stop thinking product and start thinking solution. What are those little things that drive people crazy or just slow them down? You know, a digital planner that actually saves someone an hour every single day, or a skincare kit that targets one specific annoying problem. That's the stuff that sells because it offers a clear, tangible result. And you know what the best part is? You don't have to guess if your idea is any good. The proof is just sitting there, right out in the open for you to see. Hop on Etsy and just look for things with the bestseller tag. Go to Gumroad and see what's trending. My favorite? Go to Amazon product pages and read the customer questions. That's a goldmine of what people are looking for. So you've found an idea, you've seen that people want it. Now the goal is to get it out into the world as fast as humanly possible. Seriously, this is not the time to be designing a custom website for 3 months. It's about using simple, easy tools that let you launch like this weekend, not next year. And look, this table just shows how incredibly simple your setup can be. For hosting a digital product, Gumroad is amazing. If you have a physical good, Etsy is perfect. For your designs, Canva can do pretty much everything you need. The key here, the whole point, is to pick tools that have free or really cheap plans to start. You can always upgrade later, once you're actually making money. All right, your product is officially live. It exists. Now, how in the world do you get people to actually see it, especially without a big ad budget or a huge social media account? Well, it all boils down to your message and your strategy for getting that message in front of the right eyeballs. Listen up, because this is probably the single most important rule of selling anything online. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about your 12-page PDF. What they care about is the transformation that PDF promises. They are buying a better, faster, easier version of their own life. And here's a perfect example of what that looks like. 12-page ebook. That's a feature. It's kind of boring, right? But get more done in less time without feeling burned out? Whoa, now that's an outcome. It speaks directly to a real problem and offers a solution you can feel. That's the stuff that turns a casual visitor into an actual buyer. So, where do you find these people for free? Simple. You go where they're already hanging out. Find relevant Reddit threads or Facebook groups and just be genuinely helpful. Answer questions. Give value. Don't just spam your link. And on visual places like TikTok or Pinterest, show the transformation. Don't just tell them about your product. Show them the before and after. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. Getting those first few people to actually pull out their wallets and click that buy button. And this isn't just about the money. Not at all. It's about proving your concept, building momentum, and getting that shot of confidence you need to keep pushing forward. I want you to forget about getting 100 sales or 1,000. Just focus on this one number, 10. Your first 10 sales are going to be the hardest, for sure, but they are by far the most important. Every single one is a real human being telling you, hey, you made something valuable. That's your data, that's your motivation, that's everything. So, how do you get people off the fence? You create a little bit of simple, honest urgency. Maybe you offer a special launch price that's only good for the first 48 hours. Or maybe you offer a special bonus just for the first 10 people who buy. It's not about being pushy. It's about giving people a really good reason to act now instead of putting it off. And as you're doing all this, just try to steer clear of these super common traps. Please don't spend a week agonizing over fonts when you could be finding your first customer. Don't wait for your product to be perfect because guess what? Perfect never actually launches. And remember, this first launch is just a test. It's just round one. The next one will be even better. All right, we have covered the entire strategy from coming up with the idea all the way to making that first sale. So now let's wrap it all up with the specific, concrete tools you can literally use today to make this happen. Think of this as your starting lineup. This is it. This is your lean, mean selling machine. Gumroad makes selling digital stuff ridiculously easy. Canva's got your back for all your visuals. ConvertKit lets you start that all-important email list from day one for free. You can even use something like ChatGPT as a brainstorming partner to help write that awesome outcome-focused copy we were talking about. And hey, for more resources and direct links to all these tools, you can always check out what we've put in the description below. So here's the real takeaway. The barrier to getting started has never, ever been lower. The strategy is clear, the tools are right there waiting for you, and as we've seen, you don't need a massive audience to make it happen. So the only real question left is the one you see right here. The path is ready. What are you going to launch first?